Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Time Sport podcast. I'm hoping you've watched the first one. It was about the BAL. And if you haven't, feel free to watch it right after this one. Because today we are shifting gears. We are talking about cycling. Not any cycling, but the 2025 UCI Road World Championships. For the first time in history, Africa is hosting the UCI Road World Championship. And as Rwanda prepares to host this prestigious global event, big questions remain. How prepared is Rwanda? What should fans expect? And what legacy does this event leave behind on a country like Rwanda? My name is Davis Hijiro. I'm being joined by the president of Ferwasi, the cycling governing body of cycling in Rwanda. His name is Samson Daishimie. Mr. President,
Yes,
how are
thank
you?
you. I'm good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You know, when I was preparing for this conversation, I was like, I can't go into the conversation without talking about the concluded Tour de Rwanda. I don't know if I'm still allowed to congratulate you on a successful event, but congratulations.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, and
Thank
I'm
you.
sure we are building on the momentum as we host this UCI Road World Championships. Yeah, and without further ado, allow me to get into the conversation. My first question is, what do you think qualified Rwanda to be the host country for this global event? It's the first time it's happening in Africa, and a person can wonder why Rwanda among all other African states.
Oh God, there are so many things you can consider. There's the fact that I do believe this year we hosted the 17th edition of Tour de Rwanda, which is a tour that is recognized by UCI. We are on the calendar of UCI. All the riders that participate in their tour, they gain UCI points. 17th edition shows consistency as a country that hosts that. That's one. Secondly, as a country, we've been really lucky, blessed by God, I would say, in cycling. Because Rwanda, the way Rwanda is designed, what we have, 1,000 hills as you hear, the infrastructure, security, the funds, the size of the country, it all falls in everything that the sports need, which is cycling. So everything that we need, not forgetting the weather.
The
We have
weather.
no winter. So all those things falls
Yeah.
into the package that Rwanda offers on the cycling. And then you go back in history, you also realize it's also part of our culture as from a long time. It's part of transport for people, goods, and things like that. So I think it was the right decision from UCI's part, and also from the Rwanda side to actually do feel and realize that we can host this World Championship.
I, so I agree with you, and I'm curious to know. The second question that is on everyone's mind is, how prepared are we? How far are we in getting ready to receive this event?
Honestly speaking, I do believe that we are where we're supposed to be, to the calendar with things that needs to be done. Don't forget we have, as you said, this is it's the biggest event in cycling. It's the biggest event on the continent of Africa in cycling. It's the first time on the continent of Africa after 120 something years, 125. So it means that, yes, me as the president of the Federation of Cycling in Rwanda, technically we have a role to play. But again, as an event that is in Rwanda, most of the institutions you can think of are also behind the federation for this particular event of cycling. So it's bigger than the federation, and I'm thankful to have everyone with us on this. No, I think we are where we're supposed to be. There are so many things. We have, in our local organizing committee, we have 9 work streams, for example, that goes from infrastructure, logistics, security, accommodation, all those things, and we have team of people who are working behind the scene really hard to make sure that we put all these things together. And I believe we're where we're supposed to be in terms of how many weeks has left. Yeah.
Now, I want to stretch you more. If you can give us, in details, like walk us through from now until the day the event gets started.
Yeah.
What are the activities that are in the pipeline? What is the team doing? As you said, very many different organizations are backing Fergusi, but what is being done behind what we can see?
So I think I should start with the work stream I just talked about. The work stream I'm talking about is the work you're seeing, for example, next door here at the roundabout of KCC. Thanks to City of Kigali, RTD, and everybody, everyone is working together to make sure that it's delivered on time. You've seen that we used it in Tour du Rwanda. You just thanked me on or congratulated me on the success of it. All those are plans of things that is happening behind the scene that some people may not realize that they are actually being pushed and working on hard to make sure that we deliver that on time.
Right.
I hear these days a lot of people are talking about speed bumps that are being removed. All those are steps that are being taken through the organization to make sure that we deliver the event. And then there are other things, technical, visitors that are coming. We have two companies that work with us. We call them EDPs, so Event Delivery Partners. It's Golazo, they're from Belgium. They have organized World Championship in Belgium. They organize other races worldwide.
They're in the country.
Yeah, right now we have a member of their team who's now here in Rwanda. But they came together with the ASO. ASO are the owners of Tour de France. So all that knowledge, all that expertise that they have, they're bringing it to us. But at the same time, making sure that we as a host, as a country that is hosting, we align with UCI, who's our regulator. So all those people are working to make sure that anything that is needed, as you can imagine, for something like this, in Rwanda they're saying, "Nta bukwe butoya bubaho." This is a big wedding.
Right.
You know, there's no small wedding, but this one is big. So everybody's behind doing what they're supposed to do at the right time. Yeah.
Now I know you touched different top parts in this response. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I was going to go on the team.
Okay, the team.
All right. So this is again, you can't host if you don't have a team that can actually
Right.
be out there.
I was going to ask you about the team though.
Okay. Cool. No. The team is there. You know, it's the heart.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have a federation if you don't have riders, if you don't have clubs, and we're always thankful to have presidents of clubs who are working hard to find the right talent to build their team up, and then we as a federation through the national team, we look through their teams to identify the talents that can carry the flag of the country. So the team are doing well. Some of them have just came back from some camps outside the country. Some of them just
Which
recently,
countries in particular?
France.
France.
France, yes, France. Others were in Musanze. There's a camp, they're on the break now, but there's a camp coming up for them to go back to the stretch now of till the World Championship. And
In the country.
in the country,
Okay.
And that's something that we as a federation, we thank Minisport, who's our biggest partner, as you all know, in their support for us to achieve this. Camps, first of all, our sport is expensive. I always say it. I don't hide about it.
Right.
It's an expensive sport, and when we talk about a camp, it means a lot of money also. And it's something that we as a federation, it will be hard to achieve without the support of the government through the Ministry of Sport. And obviously, as a host country, there's a lot of other steps that are being taken into consideration to make sure that the 6 categories that we are going to host, so men elite, women elite, under 23 men and women, juniors, men and women also. So those are 6 categories that we will have riders in each category. Yeah.
In your perspective, how prepared are the players? How prepared is the team from Rwanda? Previously, in the Tour du Rwanda, we managed to be in the top 10. And now we're talking about the World Championship. We have everyone from the world. We have top players, top athletes and cyclists. How would you forecast the performance of the Rwandan players based on the preparations they are doing, the camps they have been to, everything that is being done in the behind the scenes?
So I just say that we have 6 categories. Right? I'll give you an example. The juniors. Let me talk about juniors. Juniors having to host the Road World Championship 2025 with the opportunity to have juniors in this competition, it's a very big thing, not only for Rwanda, but for the whole world. So it means that when you have elites, right, at the moment some countries may not confirm their presence because they're still waiting to see the points their riders are gaining through UCI calendar, okay? So On the junior side, you have an opportunity as a country to bring your juniors. You are allowed around 5 juniors. You have an opportunity to bring up to from 1, 2, 3, 4, but most importantly, give you an opportunity as a country to have your flag in the World Championship. Be part of the history, as I normally say it. So for us, right now, the juniors are coming into holidays. It's a right time for us to say that the camp, as I just said, there's a camp that is going to start again. This one is going to include juniors, it's going to include the women under 23, it's going to include the elites. Now, in any other sports, you make sure that you give these cyclists or sports people an opportunity to do the camps. But the camps is not enough until you give them races. And you know, like any other sport, anything is possible. But because they are Rwandans and they are the ones hosting, no pressure from my side to them. I just wish them all the best. I wish them to work hard, be blessed, and then go out there, have fun, and push, and make sure that anything is possible. Remember, anything is possible in sport. There's nothing to say that a Rwandan can't go on that podium. And you're right, we have big names from the whole world that will be here. But again, in sport, anything is possible. That's why we are neutral always.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. I think the whole of Africa or even Rwandans are all behind the teams. Allow me to take you back on the routes and the facelift we've seen here at the Kigali Convention Center. How many routes, how many humps have been removed? And if you're aware, which specific routes have the humps been removed, and how connected is the facelift at KCC connected to the UCI?
Okay. So I don't think I said that. I know you did in my introduction. You said I'm the president of the federation, and you're right. But I didn't also jump in to actually tell you that I'm also the co-chair of the local organizing committee.
Right.
So as a co-chair of the local organizing committee, I tend to be aware of what's happening to make sure that if someone calls me with a question, I can answer them. On your question on what's being taken, you said speed bumps in the circuit, I can tell you that we're planning through the circuit we're going to use. We working with the city of Kigali and RTDA and everybody else involved to remove 35, if my mind serves me correctly, 35 humps. I do believe some of them you've seen them removed.
Right.
Now the circuit, I can divide them in 3 to simplify. The first 4 days, the first 3 days we are talking about individual time trial. Remember I told you that we are hosting 6 categories.
Right.
So all those 6 categories will have time to do the individual time trial. This is where you release a cyclist every 1 minute, okay? So that means from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday to 21st, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? No, Monday, Tuesday. Those 3 days are individual time trials. Come on Wednesday, we will have what we call mixed relay team time trial. So this is where they do in teams. Now, the first 3 days, the start will be at BK Arena.
Those are trials.
Those are trials, individual time trials. The start will be in BK Arena. When I say in BK Arena, I say it inside the BK Arena here in Lemera. And also that falls under the 4 new things we have for this World Championship, where it's the first time that cycling races is going to start inside an indoor arena, okay? So to UCI, inside the arena. So to UCI, it's a first time it's being done. And we do believe anybody else will look into it and find it as an opportunity to actually do it.
So are they riding from the
Beka Arena? They do the circuit. I will give you the circuit in a minute. I just want to say that the first 3 days, the start is at Beka Arena.
Yeah.
But all the 8 days, 21st to the 28th, the finish is going to be here at the roundabout we talked about before. Okay?
Yes.
Now,
BK Arena Convention Center.
Yes. Okay. Now, the circuit for that, it's Beka Arena, Chimirongo Simba, Kwarando, Gisimenti, KFC, the roundabout of Sonatib, Centre, towards Gahanga. Right? Now, in the 6 categories, depending with which category, some of them will turn probably before the GAR of Chitrichiro, some of them will turn at Gahanga, some of them will turn after Master Steel towards the bridge of going to Nyamata.
Okay.
Right? You know, after Master Steel, there's a place
Yes,
to turn.
yes,
So they'll turn from there, make their way back towards Kichichiro Centre, towards roundabout Asonatib. They'll go down towards Mudi Center, Gikondo, and then they'll come down here where we turn towards Sawa City, and then we turn Cadillac, and then we use the cobblestone, which is going to be used in the whole 8 days, by the way. This is, it's well known for Mignone's place, the church,
I see that.
all the way to Kugabindi, and then Kabindi, they'll come and finish here at Kesisi, right? So that's the first 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Trials.
Individual.
Individual trials.
On Wednesday, we are changing the starting point, but we are still doing time trial. But this time it's team time trial.
Okay.
Hence the reason of changing, instead of starting from Beka Arena, we're starting at KCC because it's the whole team. We're talking about a team of 2, 3, to up to 5 people.
Right.
So they need enough space to go together. The circuit will be the same. It's just the start will be here at KCC, towards Rando, towards KFC, and then they do the same circuit as I just mentioned, all the way coming back and finishing at KCC. Right? So with that said, I know for sure you know that road. You can figure out how many humps are
Humps
there.
have been removed.
But it doesn't mean people have to speed, by the way. Remember, there's some speed cameras,
There's
small
speed-
ones,
speed
movable
camera.
ones. So I'm not telling anybody to speed. So,
You're just giving them
it's-
intel.
remember
that-
safety first, always.
Yeah.
So that's the first circuit. All right. Now, after that, we're starting the road race. All right, the proper race with everybody. But again, if it's juniors, just juniors, men. Junior women, just junior women. Depending with the category, the kilometers will be different.
Right.
They have to do. Now, this next circuit is the same for the next 3 days. Okay? So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's the same circuit, different, same kilometers each round, but different, depending which category, how many rounds they'll do.
Right.
It starts from KCC, roundabout. It goes to RDB, Gishushu, turns towards MTN, Nyarutarama, Akabuga ka Nyarutarama. There's a new road that is next to the golf. They'll turn from there. This is behind, that's what's a hotel called? There's a hotel there that faces the roundabout. The new Mukabuga ka Nyarutarama, you go down, and then you turn again towards the new road of golf that goes to the old golf entrance. Come back to Nyarutarama Road, the one that is on the golf side. Turn to the entrance of golf. Go up Minagri. Come back towards KCC, Kachiru Road. Go behind KBS. Go down towards Kimihurura Rib. Get to Rib, keep going down. Cadillac, turn again to that cobblestone I told you that is going to be used the whole week.
Okay, I see
So
that.
they go back up, they get to Kugabindi, they come back here at KCC. When they get here to KCC, this is where, depending with what age category, what category they are in, they will be doing different loops, how many rounds they are going to do.
Here at
Okay?
KCC.
Here at KCC.
Okay.
So these are the next 3 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Now on Sunday, things changes a bit. All right. We're talking about, so that round I just told you about equals 15 kilometers. All right. Now we're talking men elite. They are going to do that circuit 9 times. And then they start the 10th. But when they get to Cadillac, instead of turning towards the cobblestone, they will be given a way to keep going at the bridge, get to Kanogo Espe, go up Peage, to the roundabout in city center, go down towards Nyabugogo, pass Nyabugogo towards Ruriba. But before they get to Ruriba, they will go up on the left, the hill that we call Norvège. They will do that one. When they get at the top, they'll come down Pele Stadium. They will turn towards Mutwe, Kwa Mutwe. They go down. And then they turn exactly at Kwa Mutwe, where we normally call it Mildo Kigali. All right? They will do the Mildo Kigali, come back towards, we call it Kurimirongwine, making their way to the city again through Shik, outside Shik, roundabout, they come back down all the way to the roundabout at Kanogo, turn towards Sawa City, Cadillac, Cobblestone again, Kwa Mignone, all the way up to Kukabindi, KCC.
Right.
But that's not it. They will still have to keep going and do another 6 rounds of the 15 kilometers I told you about.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
This is on Sunday.
this is on Sunday. I did say to you that
By the
starting...
way, how do you even memorize all these routes?
This is working. It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal. So I did say that we have few fasts in this World Championship. I gave you an example of the individual time trial starting inside the Nindo Arena. But I can also confirm that...
Can you also help people understand how this first type of start is going to happen? It's the first of its kind. How will it happen? Are cyclists starting from the venue and then coming out, or are they just going to...
Inside the venue. Going to be inside the venue. There's going to be a warm-up place for them because they warm up. There's going to be a waiting place for the cyclists. Everyone will have their starting time. So it's simple example is if you're starting at 11, I'm right next to you, behind
This
you,
for
ready. That's
individuals.
1 minute. I go to the lamp. There will be a lamp.
Right.
Some of you may have seen when we did Tour de Rwanda this year, there was an exercise, a lot of exercise we are doing for the World Championship. Okay. Hence, like finishing again on here on the roundabout with the tent and everything. But there's something that happened. We had the honor for His Excellency to come and be with us
Yeah,
at the
I saw
beginning.
that. I saw
And
that.
the way was at KCC, outside KBC, Becker Arena.
Big arena, yeah.
So that was us with His Excellency, having His Excellency with us. He started the Tour de Rwanda, which started with individual time trial. So that's the same example I can give you. He flagged off the first rider, and then after that, there was another rider that came a minute after. So that's the same exercise we'll be doing. But remember, if we have 50, 70 teams, each team will have 5 riders, depending which category. So that's why we're doing it 3 days, right? So this time is that lamp you see where His Excellency was starting the race with the president of UCI, David Lapartien, will be inside the arena. All right. So that's what I'm saying, the first one.
Right.
Because the arena, you go there for bar, you go there for concert.
Yes.
So we have the same thing. The lamp is going to be in the middle. There will be fans. There will be VIP. There will be media and everybody. Yeah.
Mr. President, allow me to pivot. What star players have been confirmed for this international big event? Do you have names? Like
I do. I do. But
expect.
Given the circumstances, allow me not to share the names. But I can confirm to you that big names worldwide have confirmed their presence in here. The reason why I'm asking you to allow me not to share their names, these are people who are still working right now. Most of them are in Tour de France. And we wish them a good races, wish them to gain more points. I did tell you about them elites people to qualify for the UCI World Championship. So I think it's always better to let people do their work and then you see. But me, I can confirm to you that not only in the men, not only in the women, a lot of big names have been confirmed because it's an exciting time for everybody in this sport. You know, it's being part of the history to start with. You know, come to Africa for the first time, so it means on the continent, the country of 1,000 hills. Oh, not forgetting that it's also been confirmed that this World Championship is going to be the hardest World Championship race due to the fact of the elevation gain. So I do believe in Switzerland was around 4,000, over 4,000 meters of elevation gain. Here in Rwanda, we are talking about 5,473 meters of elevation gain.
So they should come prepared. The
Yeah, but most
cyclists.
of them are prepared.
Yeah.
I said for the World Championship, it doesn't mean that there are other races where the elevation can be around the same amount of meters
Or
or
even more.
even more. So
Now,
just particularly for the World
yeah.
Championship.
Now, the, the, the listeners and the viewers, how are we going to get away with this? Not giving them not even a name or two. You know, the,
I love
in the comments, I can just imagine what they will be
You don't
telling
give
us.
up, do you? You don't give up. Technically,
Yeah.
professionally, I think it's not time to actually say the names when they haven't said it themselves. I don't think it's my place to do so, but I can confirm to you, honestly speaking, a lot of big names with their countries have not only confirmed, the management teams have visited Rwanda, hotels are being booked left, right, center. So allow me to leave it there.
Mr. President, I'm going to allow you,
I
but
appreciate it. Thank you.
can we do like, I pick up a phone and maybe before, when a month is left, I ask you, would that be the right time to reveal?
Yeah, you can try. Maybe, I may be lucky. Someone would have probably did an interview and
Right.
confirmed. But through what I just told you, also some of them that I've had an opportunity to meet last week in Tour de France, some of them that I've spoke to, they are really excited
To come and participate.
Yeah.
That's amazing. When the BAL is in the country, when different big sport events coming to the country, they do have like performing artists or some other, figures and public figures that come in the country just to raise the hype. And do we have anything like that during the UCI?
We as a host country on the local organizing committee, it's something we're looking into it with everybody involved, and I'm sure once something has been confirmed, you'll get to know about it. The news will be shared.
I think I have a lot to catch up and follow up with you, Mr. President.
Don't worry, it's not a lot of time left. We only have a few
Right.
weeks left.
So apart from the road races themselves, what other activities or events will be taking place during the championship week?
Oh God. Side events. There will be some
Right.
side events with the local organizing committee working closely with our sponsors, which we are very grateful for. We're looking at the opportunities to make sure that we have a side event, not only for Rwandans, but for most importantly also to remember the visitors that will be here to support their teams.
Yeah.
So that's one. Secondly, technically, like on the sports side,
specific side events that are confirmed already?
I'm not gonna give you that. You hear this?
Ah,
We're looking into it. No,
okay.
so on a serious note, we're
Yeah.
looking into it, but not the right time to share that. But it's something that has to happen. You need to make sure that everybody gets occupied and have a good time. But it goes all the way to the freedom of the visitors also to be able to visit Rwanda, as we say. Maybe go and see the gorillas, see the big five, the forests, all these big things that Rwanda has to offer. So some people may come for the 8 days, but in the 8 days, they will choose what days to be here with us watching the World Championship, but they also get the opportunity to visit Rwanda. Now, on the sports side, cyclists is not only just for the competitors. There's also the amateur and the fans, right, who like cycling, who use bikes every day. So we're giving them an opportunity on Saturday, the day before. This is going to be on the 20th, to actually be able to do a social ride. So the social ride is normally designed on the circuit that the professionals are going to use.
Right.
So this is going to happen on the 20th. People will come with their bikes, they will rent bikes, things like that, they will register. Then they will do it. And if my mind serves me correctly, it's starting here at KCC. So this is on Saturday the 20th. And then on the last day, early morning, there's going to be, we're organizing a VIP race. So this is where people pay to do the circuit, again, as for professionals, but not for fun. This is where these are VIPs that really love cycling, and they want to, challenge themselves to what Pogachev is here or anybody else if is there, what they're going to be facing. So that's going to happen early morning on the 28th. Yeah. In the cycling world, those are exciting news.
Those exciting news, right? For a person who is wondering, what does what legacy does it leave behind to a country? I want you to speak to that and also speak to beyond the sporting aspect. How does this benefit other sectors of the country, like tourism, infrastructure, and hospitality? If you could stress to that as well.
Okay. Let me start with the last one because I just said something about Visit Rwanda.
Right.
Yeah, as I just said, we encouraging people to come to be with us on a historical week on the continent. But we're also saying to people, oh, but here we will be in Rwanda. Rwanda, we say visit Rwanda because we have a lot to offer. So that's already something that the opportunity that we're giving the people when they're here to go and see the gorillas, go at Akagera, go at Nyungwe Park, go at Nyanza, you know, just memorial sites to visit. So all those are things that we want people also who will have that opportunity to visit that they take back home with them, which will bring more people to Rwanda, you know, because of, you know, if I tell you that I've been to this place and honestly there's something to go and see, I know you will keep it in mind and probably do it. So that's something, if you look at it, plus that comes in with all the necessary things that everybody needs on everyday life. So we're talking about the hotel, accommodations, we're talking about food, beverages, all those things come together.
Right.
So economically, people in those industries should expect to be a little bit busy for that particular week. So I think that's already something that comes with the fact of hosting the World Championship.
Yeah.
Like any other event when you bring more people in. So that, I think that covers stretching what's going to be left behind, you know. When you're giving opportunity, when you're inviting people to your place, you're giving them an opportunity to know your culture, to know you.
Right.
So it means that you're opening doors for the future and long-term relationship. So they may be coming back and we bring or send different people. Yeah. It's an opportunity to see the opportunity, you know, even starting a new business or reallocating. Anything is possible.
Do you want to give tips? Do you want to give tips of businesses people can start considering?
I want someone to come and start an assembly plant for bicycles, cycling bicycles. My sport is expensive, but I'm just saying, in general, it's as a country, it's an opportunity for the visitors to see what can be done here and make sure they do come back. Yeah. Now, on the sports side, legacy-wise, we're talking some of the things have already happened through being given the opportunity to host the World Championship and building that relationship with UCI and working closely together. In February, during just before Tour de Rwanda, we opened a second satellite on the continent of Rwanda.
Right.
And that
had the only two in Africa.
There's actually three.
Three?
Yeah, there's actually
one is
three.
In South Africa.
Yeah. So there's South Africa.
Yeah.
And then there's us.
Yeah.
And there's Egypt. But
Egypt also has.
Egypt is a satellite for UCI for Velodrome. This is the track. This is where they race inside an arena. Right? So I have to say that there are three because it's still a satellite. But for us, it's a road race satellite. So it's not only for cyclists, it's for everything educational that goes with cycling. Talking about cyclists, we're talking about mechanics, we're talking about commissaires, who you see that gives points and everything. We're talking about masseurs, people who give massages to riders when they finish. They do so many, they need that. So many things that goes with that and so many other opportunities with that. So we've opened that as part of a good relationship, as part of our location as a country, to have it. Maybe easier for people coming from the west or the north than South Africa, but also South Africa can come because of the terrains that we have. So that's already one of the biggest legacy I see on the part of cycling. The other legacy is, you know, in Tour de Rwanda we host many teams from outside, right? For me, on behalf of the federation, on our side as a federation, we see the World Championship as an opportunity for all these other riders who haven't been to Tour de Rwanda, or
Right.
their managers from different teams who haven't been here, to realize uh, how we are in the opportunity they have in coming to race here in Rwanda, be part of Tour de Rwanda because of the challenging terrain that we have, and the fun terrain that we have, and the beauty and everything else. So all those can be considered, it's actually considered as part of the legacy.
The legacy.
Again, not forgetting everybody involved. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
As
big
we,
opportunity.
thank you for that. And as we come to the end of our conversation, earlier before the conversation, before we entered into the conversation, you talked about the upcoming Tour de France. In your opinion, how do you think we can promote the cycling sport in Rwanda to reach such a level, Tour de France? Because uh, clearly we've started the journey. We're somewhere. The cycling sport 10 years ago has nothing similar to what we have today. So if anyone who's just wondering,
Okay,
yeah,
again, very good question. Now, a lot of people, they will see us working closely with the government, so the city of Kigali or police or anywhere else we're going to ride, and asking. There's so many things that happens behind the scene. You ask permission, you be given permission. You work closely with the mayor, to work closely with the police. They'll help us. They're our biggest partners to make sure that securing of the roads happen. But
by the way, people will park cars like for good this week. That
no. We have so many roads. We
we
have
do.
alternative roads, so
Yeah.
everything is calculated
Yeah.
to make sure that no one feels that their life has stopped. No, we can't. We can't
Life
do
will
that.
move on as
Yeah,
usual.
Well, we're saying, I would say, please join us.
Right.
Support the
So people
cyclists.
should join.
Yeah, people should stay on the road, have
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, the KCC finishing line, starting line at Beka. Uh, yeah, everybody should be, again. For me, I don't know. For me, speaking for myself,
Yeah.
I want to be part of history. So if cyclists pass me, I'm like, this is the first time the World
Yeah.
Championship is happening, and I was there.
In
They'll take a
Africa,
picture or something. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
we have Tour de Rwanda that now is on a 2.1 level.
Yes.
All right, 2.1, 2.2. So we have leagues. Right? It's like Premier League, the same league in football, and people don't realize that. So there are some steps you have to go through as a host to make sure that you get to the highest level, as you just said, Tour de France,
We acquired, you
which is
said,
which is the
2.1.
icing, yeah, which is the icing on the cake.
Right.
So we are on the same level, Tour de Rwanda. We're definitely on the same level as Belgium, for example, 2.1.
That's
So
impressive, yeah.
it shows that we are,
It's 2.1.
yeah, 2.1. So it shows that we're getting there, we're
Yeah.
making steps, you know.
Yeah.
So after that, you can, who knows? Maybe you see in the future we can do a one-day race that it's chosen by individual. The riders can say, "Oh, it's a one-day race for UCI. We can gain points, personal points,
Right.
you know, and they will register themselves. Come here, we do one-day race. We can do world tour that falls under Giro d'Italia, Tour de France, all these big things. So nothing's stopping us. As I said before, I think Rwanda has been blessed with everything that is necessary, needed for the road race,
Right.
cycling racing, because of the weather, because of infrastructure, security. There's so many things. The size of the country, the fans on the road. Imagine, I see that a lot when we're doing Tour de Rwanda, and everywhere we go, there's nowhere you do a kilometer without fun, or I don't know how many meters. There's always people on the road. So for cyclists, you see that it gives them, it boosts them morale.
Boost their morale,
And they
yeah.
don't,
They have
then they
energy,
finish while
yeah.
they're still having fun.
Energy, yeah.
So yeah.
In the previous Tour de Rwanda, people may not know, but you've been involved before you even became president.
Yeah.
You've been involved in circuits, you've been driving, you've been doing a lot in the previous Tour de Rwanda. Is there anything you're going to be involved in, or we'll be just waiting for you'll be around there? Because I feel like as an athlete,
During the World Championship?
I'm sure you won't be doing anything, but at least before in
I think
preparations.
as any other sports person, you want to be hands-on.
Right.
I don't think I'm on the level to say that I want to get my bike and follow these guys.
Yeah.
I think that I would be lying. But you say that you're right. I was a driver in Tour de Rwanda. I was driving Nitro 3, so I was allowed to go everywhere with the mechanics
Yeah.
to give support. And that's when I fell in love with cycling because you know it was in Tour de Rwanda. The whole 6 days, I think, we're outside of Kigali. Cyclists can be fast.
Right.
So, and my background also is into rally racing cars. So I was hooked. I was hooked. I'm a rally driver.
Yeah.
I have engines and stuff like that. But again, you cannot have cycling without cars. And that's how I got in, and that's how I fell in love, and here I am.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if I was to be given an opportunity
Yeah.
to say, oh, by the way, as a president, you're allowed to do this, I would be like, I'm driving myself, which many times so far in the past two Tour de Rwanda,
Yeah. They
it's
didn't
always
allow.
been apparently, and I don't know where that law is written.
Right?
Because I'm sure I can drive myself,
You want to drive
and the
yourself, you want
visitors,
to,
you know.
yeah.
It's really, there's a lot going on. You have to be,
You have to
you have
be
to
in the
think
moment.
safety first.
All right.
You have to keep up. So the adrenaline is there because your blood is, you're focused, you're shaking. You can pass riders that are cyclists that are being given support. Okay, so you pass them, and as a driver, you need to make sure that you remember them.
Yeah.
Because once they start coming to you, you may feel like they're not going to catch you up because you're at flat and you're closing to 100, 120 miles an hour, or you're going uphill. But sooner or later, you're going to go downhill. And trust me, if you go downhill, you're doing 80 miles, 100 and something, those riders will catch you up and they'll pass you.
They'll pass you,
You know, so you can imagine if you're speeding, there's so many things to consider. The car in front of you, the riders in front of you, the ones behind, the terrain you're driving in, the corners. So there's so many things. It's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I would love everybody to get the opportunity to do so.
I hope we'll get the opportunity to do so.
Please.
So,
please do.
what are your parting shots? What message do you have to young Rwandans who even aspire to join the cycling sport, or even your final message as we just wind up and conclude our conversation?
Okay, I would say first thing first, on behalf of the Federation, our doors are open. We welcome everyone. We have a schedule, we always have a schedule of at least 2 races a month. One for the youth, another one for the elites, all right, in different parts of the country. We have different projects coming up. We want the parents to reach out to us, you know, to show them how the kids can be part of this youth, because the youth falls under the development, and the development is where we're going to get the big names in the future, in the elites. We just started last year. We did the first edition for junior, so you can. It's very important that we also focus on youth and the girls, you know, and then the elites also. And I'm asking the fans of cycling, the Rwandans, to come on the streets. Anywhere you hear us coming, please join us, because you know, who knows, you may find a talent that you don't. The next day, once you've seen us pass, you may find a talent that you never know, or you may be able to approach us in different ways of things that you can help us work with, because there's a lot of positions and people behind the scene also for this cycling to happen. Lastly, we're always thankful for our sponsors. You know, we can't, as I said, I've talked about Minisport on behalf of the government, but we have other sponsors also that comes in to be able for us to deliver these races every month, to be able to deliver the junior tour, to deliver the Tour de Rwanda. We just did a mountain race and mountain biking racing in Musanze. All those things we cannot achieve without our sponsors. So we're always thankful for the sponsors we have, but we're also telling people, anyway, my team and I were also telling people, please knock on our doors and join us. Be part of our sponsors. We'll give you something in return. We are the only sport that doesn't ask a Rwandan to actually pay for transport or pay for the stadium. We come to them.
You find them where they are.
We find people in their comfort zones.
What an exception.
So if you have a business and you want to get closer to the population, join cycling. You know, you have an opportunity to get closer to people and do your activations in different industry that you're in. So we are very open as a federation, and we do believe that we want to welcome anybody, everybody, and be part of this, and then grow together, and then hopefully we have so many disciplines. We are hosting the Road World Championship. Who's to say that Rwanda can't host the mountain biking next, the next time, or BMX if you start as a discipline, or any other discipline.
Yeah.
So please be part of this big family.
Big family, yes. Mr. President, allow me to thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your
And
time.
I'll promise you this. Next time I'm bringing my shades.
Why is that? Why is
I want
that?
to match your energy.
Oh, yeah, you know I can do this. Huh?
And thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you very
And
much
I'm
for
very
having me.
sure we'll be together in the UCI Road World Championships. And all the best in the upcoming preparations, the remaining part of the journey.
Thank you very much for that. But again, I
Yeah?
talked about our partners. You are one of our big boys partners.
We are your partners.
You are our partners.
And
everybody involved in communication and everything is very important for our sport.
Yes. And I'll take,
Same as you can't have a race without car. Let me repeat
You
that.
cannot.
You cannot.
Yeah. So I'll take this opportunity to tell our viewers that the New Times will be on ground reporting the events and the updates about this global prestigious event. So stay tuned, and for more updates, for more stories, visit thenewtimes.co.rw. Till next time, God bless.